Hi Donna, good afternoon. Um, this is the third video. And this is part A. If someone asked me how old I was, I would not think it was impolite. If someone asked me how much I weighed, I would think it was impolite. If someone asked me how much money I make, I would think it was impolite. If someone asked me how much I studied every day, I would not think it was impolite. If someone asked me why I was not married, I would think it was impolite. If someone asked me why I did not have children, I would not think it was impolite. If someone asked me who I voted for, I would not think it was impolite. If someone asked me if I was wearing perfume, I would not think it was impolite. If someone asked me if I was French, I would not think it was impolite. Here is part C. How would you react in the following situations? A. You have a part-time job in a store. Your boss gave you a raise last month but said, I want to give you more money than your co-workers because you work harder, but please don't tell the others. Yesterday, one of your co-workers asked, how much money are you making? I'm getting $7 an hour. Are you getting more? Okay. The question here is, who's more important for me? My boss, or my boss is the person who pays me monthly, or my co-workers? Well, first I would try to avoid the answer and try not to tell him how much money I make. It's not a polite question. Certainly it's a quite tough one. I would try to talk about other things because I don't like talking about money, and I would tell him that talking about money is very impolite. But if I realize that he really wants to know how much money do I make, I would tell him that I'm getting the same amount of money that him. I wouldn't say the truth because I think that in this case, saying the truth could damage our relationship. B. You meet a friend you haven't seen for a few months. You ask, how's your husband? She replies, we got divorced 2 months ago. Well, first, I would ask her if she actually wants to talk about that. And if the answer is yes, I would ask her, was it a good choice? Did you really want to get divorced? If she says me yes, I would say okay, then I'm very glad. Certainly he wasn't your man. But if on the contrary she tells me, oh, I didn't want to get divorced, or I really loved him and he left me on my own, and I feel that she's really sad, then I would tell her, don't worry, there are more men out there, there are more people, there are friends, now you are free, you can try other experiences and meet other people, and I would try to make her realize that, well, that eventually something negative can become something positive. Well, and this is the end of this video, but finally I would like to ask you something. A friend of mine, I think you know him, Ramon. He speaks really very well English. He has a very high level in English, and he has told me that I have a quite peculiar French accent when I speak English. I do speak French, but I don't realize that I sound like that. So I would like to know your opinion about this. I would like to know what do you really think about this, and if you agree with my friend Ramon. So I would like to ask you if I really do sound like a French when I speak English. Okay, thank you very much. Goodbye.